What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman Football Manager 2022 series. And normally, especially getting into a new season, I'll be a bit more hyped. But yeah, you can see what happens here. Our star youngster, Lee Shibo, and this is not reaching, he was really good last year, wasn't he? I was like, before we read military service, we had this before, like, I had a few days ago messages. He was being called up, and I thought, okay, it was like not an international because it's not under 23s like he's been playing for China. I just thought it was going to be like a special team where they're just going to play like friendlies or something, building up to the new season. But no, it's not, and we're not going to click on this next guy because we'll do that as we go through the transfers. It says on loan until the end of the season, and me thinking that, plus it says military service. Like, why did this have to have... This is... Because, yeah, we were playing this season basically for Asian Champions League. That's been a huge focus. Yeah, and that... If we're not going to be able to use him for the whole season, that's how he's looking right now. We're just going to have to, move on with things. But it's going to make me thankful for one signing, but we have made a few, so we're going to get... into that. I guess we'll hover over to our profile right now. You can see still that 2-star would be still 40%. So I wonder if that's going to alter as we get into actually playing Asian Champions League games, which there's so many things to explain and show you. Say before that game, we weren't able to do any friendlies anyway. Like, there was just larger reputation teams and you take a loss financially just to show you that your fee is more than the income. So I wasn't worried, or I didn't want to do that, just to get fitness ahead of that AFC Champions League, Asian Champions League playoff. So yeah, hopefully that fitness won't be an issue for us. So, of course, go back to the 2025 season for a bit to show you these transfers that did go through on the 1st, 2026. I thought they should be there. But Gonzalo, it's funny, the same team signed 2 players. We just altered with our foreign players. And you'll definitely see what we did. And a reason we had to, but maybe not to the extremes we had to. We'll go bit by bit so you don't get confused. And then Bastos as well, we were trying to sell him. So, yeah, he's officially gone out. And even the signings coming in as well, you can see all these names. And those ones that I get it. The ones we arrange, okay, we'll sort it like that. We arranged them when it was still 2025. So maybe the game registers like that because they're all joining on the 1st. But... Anyway, Heleno, as you know, Heleno is joining permanently. But I want to go through all of the outs. And there may be some released guys, not under free transfers, but under released. Yeah, we're not going to go through all individually. Matthias Alexander was probably one of the biggest ones there. Maybe we'll talk about him individually because he was good. But we found our way to get some, replacements. Not a bad player, 4-star. And then Badan, and see, I still have to click on players to remind myself. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I use this guy too much. But yeah, you would see a mix of names there, and you might not remember some of them. So we'll go over 2026. And this is when we were getting signings in, and we were mixing it, registering the squad, and thinking we don't need those guys. I can just hover over. He's a backup goalkeeper. We never really used him. And then Jipeng just wasn't good enough, like a youth player that wasn't really good enough, homegrown. We'll talk about that for a bit as well. So, yeah, we've got plenty to discuss, to be honest. So, let's go all transfers and head over to the 2026 side, and we'll show you the one. Lille. So, he was one. He wanted to be sold when there was interest. We went through this method. When you reject, then they complain about it. And then you say, okay, the finances weren't right on the deal. And we actually said 2 million. We negotiated with him individually more than that. But he said, no, that's too much. That's unrealistic. And we ended up selling you, mate, for 3.7 million. So I think that's a thing they could fix in Football Manager. The players don't read their value right. he read as 2 million being his worth. And we got 1.7 million more than that. So, yeah, I think that shouldn't be something that should be the case. Like, leave that to the professionals, the negotiations. I know there's a lot of yo-yoing back and forth, but we kind of have to do this. So, yeah, we'll sort it just like that. And basically, yeah, after Helenio, we'll go. So, Wang, and they're bringing another Wang in, and he's very good. Like, I think his versatility reaches his, like, increases his ability, I guess. Like, he's pretty well-rounded. He doesn't have, like, he's got 5 tackling, which is not the greatest. He's versatile, but I think we'll use him more in attacking positions. He's got, like, there's 7, there's an 8 for finishing. So, he's, for a Chinese player in the team, you know, not a foreign, he's very well balanced in his attributes, and then the fact that he can play multiple positions. He'll be great probably. I don't think he will start games. He'll be great coming off. He'll be one of those guys that has a lot of off-the-bench games, I can tell early. All right, so we got another signing here. I'm going to go with Lu Mingqi. Mingqi, I just go off that because we're Qingdao. Let me know if that's how you pronounce it, for those that know. But anyway, we've just doubled up again. Maybe more than doubled. We've just gone about it again. These youngsters, they're capped at under 23 level, and yeah, maybe we needed a few. I'm annoyed, man. We build a great team, and it could cost us 2 players, 1 already at the club and 1 new signing at military. Okay, like, it's annoying. I tell you what, if that's going to be true, we're not going to be able to use them in the season proper. But anyway, not a bad midfielder. If things get worse, I didn't really sign him as a centre-back, but he hasn't got terrible defensive attributes, keep in mind. You would say he's probably a bit more defensive than attacking, but he's very well-rounded. But hey, yeah, you need someone extra at the back, might need to go there. So this guy who I was excited for, not just because his name is 1 letter away from Nia Long, but another 5-star potential. He's head over as well for military service. Like, we didn't even get to use him yet. So, and he was 16 passing. FM. I know we built an amazing team, and these guys are just on the younger side as well. Is it really true? They're not going to come back, yeah? They're going to come back at the end of the season, if I'm reading what it said correctly. I wanted to see how this guy went. Great passing and then strong, like, defensively with his tackling. I just thought, we found someone good. So now there's just 3 from this. So, Gao. We got a experienced winger. You know, there was some others that we released, so I kind of thought he was maybe better than, you know, like a couple others that we had. He just had a bit of extra, like, got good flair about him, dribbling, you know, not bad. But I found it really, really hard to get class, like, Chinese wingers. That's just me. Like, I found it hard. So, Wang Zilong. I thought we were going to be so dominant defensively. I know we didn't get a foreign centre-back replacement, but I thought it was going to be Wang. I thought it was going to be him and Li Shibo leading the line, or leading the back. Why can't they? I'm annoyed. Like, it's annoying that we're not going to see that. That's just a bit frustrating from my point of view. Forget your military service. That never happens. I haven't experienced that before in Football Manager. China. Come on. It's frustrating. Like, just out of school and sending them to the military? Come on. Can't you see the time we're in? I don't even know how they operate, so it might be just something. But come on, mates. Come on. It's not, 19... it's not I'm just frustrated how it's impacting my Football Manager save. Come on. But we should be happy Wang is in. Wang is in, as interesting that sounds. But just he and Li Shibo together, we're not going to get to experience that. This military service has really, really messed with me. But Another foreign and Japanese, and again, foreign but still Asian. An Asian foreign is, how we've set things up because of Champions League situation, Asian Champions League. This guy is amazing. And he wasn't called up. Japan, they've got it. And remember earlier in the series, a few episodes ago, at this club, I was saying I really rated Japanese players. Akuma, I like his name as well. He's something special. He's something to get excited about. So you'll notice we got a few Brazilians out of the club and then a few others. So we'll hover over to the 2026 and we'll go by the next one right here from Bangkok United. And Tristan Doe, you could kind of tell he was a replacement. So he was a replacement for Matthias Alexander. Me there, I'm trying to judge, is it, I don't think I can go to the level of saying it's an upgrade, but I'm annoyed that his ability is not what his scout was. His scout report was 4.5 stars, so I'm like, okay, that will take into account his international experience, determination, so he comes, he's going to come in. I can't say, leadership is on the tip of my tongue, but he's got 5 leadership, but he's still going to have an element of showing that experience. I don't know how to take that. Someone who's had 88 caps internationally and he's an experienced player, he's going to have a level of being a leader out there, even if his leadership is poor just because of his experience. Maybe just experience. But what do you call experience on the pitch? I like to call that leadership. But anyway, he's going to be that player. But you only needed one. We'll go into the Asian Champions League registration, but you only needed one non-Asian foreign. That's not confusing, is it? But anyway, Feng Lei. So we sold that other striker for the 3.7. I thought, okay, let him go out. We signed this guy on a free, even though we probably could have spent money on someone, but he was for free. Why not? So we've still got, you might think about it a different way. We have a good portion of guys that maybe could have gone. Like, only 2 went for military service. And we've got a whole lot of others. Look at this one. Leo Pengfei, he's 20 years old. I'm not sure if that's for 18, players that are 18 or younger. But anyway, he's still relatively young, but he's a backup goalkeeper. That's why I released that other goalkeeper I mentioned. So you probably won't see him in too much action. But Kang Sang-woo, I just felt like I had to say his name like that. Another Asian foreign, South Korean. I just wanted to go with something a bit different. And we took a look at the Asian Champions League. I'm saying that so many times. The Asian Champions League registration rules. But I just wanted to go a different way about it. And let's get a few Asian foreigners. And it would be, set up the team a bit different opposed to getting all the Brazilians. And what kind of it interested me. What interested me about him was he could play as that left back, but then he could quite easily be a winger over on that left side as well, because he's equally got great attacking attributes. I don't know if I'd favour him defensively or attacking wise. You might just say he looks like a great attacking fullback because of that. But at the same time, maybe apart from being a bit on the slower side because he is getting older, having versatility, even he could probably play as a... Well, interestingly enough, he could, because he's strong on his right. See, that's rare. Someone who's looks like an attacking fullback, normally they're that sided. But he'd probably be better as an inside forward on the left side or inverted winger. So, oh man. I'm happy about him, but still the reactions off, wow. Just, we're not, my fears is we're not going to have Lee Shibo and that other guy we signed with that 16 passing. Mate, did that have to ruin? Did that have to ruin it, man? I really am disappointed. I'm really a bit disappointed about that. So what we're going to go now, we'll go overview. We don't even know who we're playing. 7 days. Let's go to the AFC Champions League, and I'll show you how we've registered that as well. This is simply it. Take a look at this here. This is in the Super League. The Chinese, our normal league. So Lee Shibo, no, he can't be. He's not even at the team anymore. But you would notice we have this is one here, a minimum of 3, but we've only got 2 there. So that's why we haven't registered another player, or that would go into the red. And we've got a fine squad anyway for getting Li Shi. So that comes in to hurt the squad. So we technically, you're like, okay, hold up. You can get replacements for these guys. So yeah, we can get 2. So what that was 29 when I had my squad planned. So you're like, okay, just go out and sign some more players because we've got the money there. So yeah, we're going to play today's game and then we can do that at least. Let's just go over to AFC Champions League. Maximum of 4 foreign players, but maximum of 3 foreign players, not including Asian players. So you can see we've got 2 there. So where are we at? See, we didn't even register Tristan Doe. Tristan Doe, we that right back. Yeah, we didn't register him because you only can have 4 foreign players anyway. So we've gone with the fact we know how good Gustavo Coutinho was. He's yes. Akuma, for me, he's our best foreign player now, or at least close to Helinho. He looks insane. So Helinho, a tick as well. We didn't go with because, I mean, Kang Sang-woo, I feel like we needed him as well, especially with his versatility. He could play 2 positions, or maybe even 3. So that's what I went with, because we could only have 4 foreigns. So that was it. And again, we could potentially be signing some more players. But that's that's the squad's done for this part, for this game coming up. So it's a bit of, like this feeling, this familiar feeling I've had. Like, it's a bit frustrating. I'm a bit, oh my God, what's happening? Let's go into this game 7 days away. Hopefully no one else gets called up for military service. Like, probably not. That's probably done already. Yeah, that happened. The draw to see who we're going to face off. And this is not going to be, it's not going to be an initial reaction. I know Melbourne City from Australia, but rest of the team, Bangkok United, apart from we signed a player from them, I think there's a couple decent names there. Let's just draw. Melbourne City, Bangkok United. I think Melbourne City, we covered how they went in the Champions League. I say covered like we did for a lot. No, we just saw how the Asian Champions League went, and we noted they got pretty far. But Nagoya Grampus, I would be wary against them. Thailand. I feel like the Thailand team, they're a couple of the easier sides. I suppose, again, someone from Japan or Korea. But Songnam, it's who we get. And yeah, I'm a bit wary. I'm a bit wary about them. I want to just take a look and get a bit of feedback. And do we get a lot out of this? Do you see the reputation, facilities? When is their season underway? They start at a similar time, but I want to see Seongnam. Okay, they came 4th. Yeah, we're trying to analyze our opponents here. See, if we go to tactics, they are in the same boat. Yeah, they're in the same boat where they got poor sharpness. So it's going to be really intriguing. Sort by their values. I mean, one of their players is high star rating. I think they would be similar. I think they would be a similar level to our league. Because, they got some foreigners. Like, who's their Brazilian? Who's their, like, Fernandez? Yeah. So, I mean, they're not going to be a walkover. A step over. I just want to take a look. Okay, he's in the average from Canada. But I notice they have got the one, Uzbekistan, in terms of Asian foreign. Yeah, okay. It's going to be interesting. We're not going to be here analysing their whole team, but yeah, they're not going to be just an easy beat. We're going to have to play a good game. It's their home game. Is that, not fair, or, the luck of the draw? Like, why do they get preference for a home game? It's not over 2 legs, is it? The game, they are a higher seeded team. So that puts me a little bit more up against it. Like, I don't want to be too reactive. I don't want to seem too reactive, but it might be. If we get knocked out, I know it sounds crazy because the contract is so weird, man. Maybe not. You might not think it is, but just the way what I've planned for this season and the frustrations of Lee Shibo and what I thought was a great new signing. I think if we don't make the Asian Champions League, I'm going to resign from my job, which wouldn't look the best. But yeah, okay, we're here and ready. We're here and ready. We're in the East playoff. Come on, guys. This is what we've been building up towards. A lot of last season as well. This was the target. Get to a stage. This is big in the journey. This is our first continental game. It's a playoff to make the proper competition. But our best team, I see I'm having reservations about calling it our best team because I'm like, we're missing a couple of guys that should be there, but wait, hold up. Yeah, we're just going to have to deregister some of these guys. But there's no foreign limits. The foreign guys you have registered, yeah, they're all fair game. Like, you can start them all. That's good. It's not like the league registration rules. You can, have them all out there on the pitch. Out of the ones you could register. Let's not worry about having a goalkeeper on the bench. Definitely Gao, we know. Yeah, he can be one of the wingers or maybe come on as striker. No. It's so random that his penalty taking has gone up. Sure. So, Zhang Yi, we played him at left back last season. We showed you Kang. We signed. He's very good going forward. But yeah, he's playing left back for this one. And we got Okuma there, and Gustavo Coutinho and Heleno. Yeah, they're the four foreigners. We did register, and I think they complement our team pretty well. And yay to start at right back. Why we didn't register the foreign right back? It was a decision. Do we register the left back or the right back one? We went with the left back because I think Yay is a better option than our backup at left back. So yeah, all of that, especially that Zhang Yi. He's probably, guys, just to remind you of him, he's going to have to step up this year and play centre back a lot. Like, Wang's going to be our best player there. Like, if we go to take out Gao, like, no, as I said, we can have, Jia Shen. We could make an argument for him to start, but yeah, there was something I liked about Zhang Yi last season, and he'll play that ball-playing defender. But anyway, as I said, we have two guys that left, so we should be able to register. What I wanted to check out was how many, was it the over 23s, if we go into the registration. There's so much to be on top of here. Did we? Yeah, because I'm like, hold up for a second. We've signed a lot of young talents. We haven't even got any, maximum of 5 new over 21, not 23. We hadn't even signed any of those. So yeah, we can get 2 maybe experienced. Not bad, especially for the league. Consider that. But looking at this overall, Ming-Chi as a center midfielder, backup. But again, who would he? Zhang. And then Zhang and Wang. Yeah, that versatile. Nah. It shows you the strength of the team, even with missing some players. So I think we've got it here. Man, at least 2 goal. They're a must goalkeeper on the bench. That's fair enough. Well, this was the guy we signed, yeah? Yeah, he's 2-star. We'll go with him. So, take Jia Shen off. Because that guy who can play multiple positions can put him centre back if needed. That's what we're going to go with. Now, we'll just go through squad numbers. Too much to go through individually here. But Wang, Zilong, I think he's a notable player, so we'll give him number 4, and everyone else has to be, let's say, a bigger number than in the starting 11. So, yeah. All right. It's a bit nervy as well. I'm really happy with the squad. Luke Hay, Luke got award last season. He was amazing, wasn't he? And I think he was a bit better than expected. Even if you look at him again, attributes. I know, yeah, he's got a couple of dribbling, finishing, very strong. And a few good mentals there. But you look at him as an overall, he looks like an average player in your team. Not your worst player, but not your best. Want to win every... Oh my God, you don't want to win? You don't want to win on this occasion? I'll say I have faith in you. Let's turn this around. Because we weren't liking how it's looking. You have to do that sometimes. Turn around. Because that wasn't looking good. Wow. But I'm annoyed that they got that reaction. Anyway. Qingdao, no funny business here. Like, you got Helene, a new signing of Akuma who looks... Ooh, yeah, like, he's a prospect. He could really dominate games. Now it's Kang Sang-woo. Puts it in. Ooh. I have a feeling we could still dominate this. Luke, finish off last season. Have a real strong one. Akuma. He's one I'm really excited about. Maybe get in the comments, guys. Which new signings are you excited about? But yeah, for me, it's him. I'll tell you what. It's just something about him. And as a fact, I mentioned about, Japan a few episodes ago. This could go danger zone. Park Hee-young is going to clear. I want to see how they try and play out a defense as well. Or more so our ability of defending this. Will we have that? They didn't. Oh my God. I tell you, it's gonna hurt us this season. It should have there. I'm very questionable of us going all the way in the Asian Champions League. But, you're like, okay, try and find a good Chinese centre back. Yeah, try and find a good Chinese centre back. We have those 2 signings available because we've had 2 players go. But yeah. And assuming if I'm reading it all correctly, it's going to be for the whole season. I'm not... We might not... They feel a bit on the dominant side here. I'm on the worried side. Encourage. Yeah, but it's 50-50. It's a bit on the 50-50 side, realistically. This could be see you later. But we've still got some quality out there. All right. Akuma, come on. Settle in the game. Akuma, show us what you got. Yeah, find a space. Heleno. He's a permanent signing now. Heleno. Show your Heleno-ness. He's not. I'm very worried. I am incredibly worried that we are not going to make the competition proper. And I'm dipping. I don't care, man. We didn't want to be in this. We were going to quit. Not quit. We were going to leave our job if we weren't. What's the point? I'm annoyed. And again, it's defensively. Mark him. Oh, this is not good. This is not promising. I'm not liking this. Part of me is annoyed because I know we still got quality out there. Wang. Get a ball in. Heleno. Come on, Akuma! Come on. Sochi Akuma. He could be the one to save us here today. And warning signs in. It's not where we need to even, I'm confident. You didn't sound confident before, mate, but a goal helps. The thing is, I'm confident if we can find two more Chinese signings, especially if one is a good defender. We have to find a good defender. Like, all right, throw in there by search engine optimization. There he is again. Come on. We got to defend. Now, it's when they get in the attack you worry. But when you get the ball, you're excited. Oh, far out. Far out. Now we're back on the thoughts of, no, we're not going to make it now. And we've got all our available foreigners out there. Like I said, we can't go 2 goals behind. We can't go 2 behind. And I feel, yeah, we've got our best available team out there. We've got our best available team. It's always, I know, there's always something fishy in these leagues. Come on. Like, we've got Yay, we played him enough last season. How good did Zilong look? Wang Zilong? 16 tackling. Like, yeah, he looks the goods. Gao, he had a good season last year at left back, and I thought Kang looked like a good signing. Akuma, he scored. You can't complain. Helenio. And Gustavo, I'm just like, show me something more. That's that. And Luke Hay, dominant striker from last season. I'm like, okay. Are we gonna see it? They're home advantage, man. Too much is frustrating me here. Berate. And it's annoyance. It's up the tempo to the highest we're gonna go. When we're not messing around. Come on. We can't concede another. But that's probably the chance. Yeah. I was so excited. We need to make... I'm like, yeah, we had a couple of signings we can still make, but it happened late. We were preparing for this, and I was happy with the team. No! What sub can we make? These are just not random players exactly, but that Gao is 2-star. It's not Yao Shilin. We bring on Zhang. We know he can play a creative type role. Maybe Mazala. Akuma get firing. Everyone else, yeah. Wait, Bay. No. Oh, he's average. Fang Li. No, it's not looking great. He looked all... I'm going to put him on for Luke Hay. What if we switch these? Gustavo Coutinho. Yeah, it needs to be the main man, advance forward, the guy we're looking for. It's still enough there. Play for set pieces. Get stuck in. I know we've got 2 guys on yellow cards, but it's like, it's all or nothing. Over the defense. We worked so much for getting into the competition proper. See me. You can see me, man. If we don't get up here. You can see me off. So guys, step up. Step up. Luke Hay. Helenio. See, he hasn't even done anything. A star. Helenio this time. Because, yeah, what? We get knocked out of this. No! What's happening, you dumb... Call them something. We're supposed to be in the Asian Champions League. This is this season. This is Asian Champions League. But we're not going to be in it. Because we've got a bunch of dumb... I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. This shouldn't be the situation. Give on with your military. There would have been a difference, man. Lee Shibo would have showed something. And that guy with 16 passing would have had... It's a difference maker. I'm not looking for like excuses. Like literally, we've missed players. And I know it's something, and it's not just military, just humans working at ages that they're maybe not old enough. Now I'm just getting annoyed. I'm just annoyed. When you've got these rules... When you've got these rules in place... Come... Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. No. We're done here. We're done. We'll be seeing it off. What? Just put 2 guys at centre back. They've done us. I was excited when we made our signings for the season. But nah. You'll be seeing us off. You'll be seeing us off. Unless there's a divine miracle. Unless there's a divine miracle. Which it would be. Zhang. Weak effort. I know, like, you'll be like, tough it out. Try and do well in the league this season. To go through this again, it's not even at our choice. We could get random amount of players going to the military. And it could be some of your better players. And it could be exactly a game like this. It's a roll of the dice. Luck. Like, no. Come on. Coutinho, you better have stayed on side there. I felt he got off. I felt he was off. And off. That was the chance. You had to stay on side there. You're like, well, he was clearly offside. He probably wouldn't have been in that space. I don't care. This is not how it should have played out. Demoralizing. The crazy thing is, it's still a goal in it. Miraculously, we can get an equaliser. And don't forget, it's their home ground as well. So, it's not as likely. They're probably going to score here. Yeah, it's done for sure. It's done for sure. My initial instinct was, we were going to leave, but we had like, Asian Champions League. Compete, then leave. Hey, technically, yeah, we competed, then we've left. We're not playing another season. We're not playing another season here. As I said, to go through the same thing. And again, there's a few things in terms of the rule, I just don't personally agree with. And as I said, not just with the military situation. But, come on. Now you'll get it. We're mostly speaking from frustration of not getting to the Asian Champions League proper and not experiencing, like, for this seat. That's norm. That's what it's off. But, yeah. No, don't tell me. We've been through too much. Okuma. No, it doesn't. I almost didn't even want to score. Oh, gosh. We would have just went through a whole selection of new emotions. It's just... It's like we've reacted to, yes, we're not gonna do it. Kick us out in this fashion. It cuts us deep, man. It cuts me deep, man. Let's move on. Can't believe it. Why are they motivated? This is not how an Asian Champions League season was gonna play out. Supposed to play out, or whatever. Lee Shibo. Long, we don't have the connection with him. I can't manage my Lee Shibo this season. And again, if we were still, we made it. We're knocked out of it, yeah? Let's just go over, our performance. Yeah, we failed. your rules failed us. The country's rules failed us. You might say you could have still lost it anyway, but we will never know. When you've got the spirit of Lee Shibo, you know how amazing he was. We would have been more assured defensively. Yeah, so that we got that right. All there else is the league. We done what we did here then. Yeah, last season. Equal top 70. Yeah, that's it. I know it seems very reactive, but I mean, no. Or yes, if it is, okay. As I said, yeah, immediate effect. I'm not going through this whole process again because we don't know who we're going to miss next season. Military, yeah. We had fantastic performance levels. I had to step down. And again, it wasn't perfect timing because it's like start of a new season, but it's before the official season got underway. Forget we signed a new contract, whatever. Still before the league season got underway. So, yeah. Unfollow. Yeah, why not? I'm quite disappointed. But we were edging on leaving at the end of last season. It was just pending. And we're still studying for the Continental A license. So that's coming at 40%. So whatever little period we were in that Asian Champions League, nothing significant. That didn't impact. But I think it was us qualifying for it that got us that, extra percent, 40%. Because, I remember saying, we were on 35% and saying we'll get to 40 when we complete the next license. So now that's going to be 45. And we're 2-star rep, and that sets it up to, like, for example, the club's rep is 2-star. So obviously, we got the job when we were below. So we could maybe get 2.5-star. 3-star feels like a bit of a reach. But right now, it's January. So we could take a look because a lot of seasons are in the middle of their season. And there's so many leagues. But anyway, I'm interested to see your guys' ideas, or more so thoughts on how that played out. And my decision, I feel some people will disagree, but I think a lot will agree. Sorry, some will disagree, but I think a lot will agree because not just the reasons of how it played out, just the fact it did go that way anyway. And it's a bit demotivating because, as I said, I wouldn't want to do that all again and having to try and qualify or even just play a season without a few, like we've been, developing with some youth players. We could not use them for a whole season because of the country's rules. So, as I said, we'll keep that talk on a minimum. But let's go look for a new job now. As you can see, a sense of disappointment because we saw a lot of young players and really excited about them. And, real disappointed. But let's look towards the next positive, going towards a bigger club. Let's see how we go. Leave a like and I'll see you guys next time.